In this last video, the chapter we are going to show you how to include only certain scenes within an animation. Let's first start with our overall scenes, and what we want to do in our section browser here is in the details. So make sure you have this details popped up in the details. There is an option here to just include an animation. So for the end, for scenes there, we want to uncheck that. The same can be said for the first floor, the section cut and the section perspective. Now one thing that you will notice in this overall scenes, that the section or crowhead that we created, it's going to be visible. So we need to hide it and then update our scenes. We are going to have to do that for every scenes in our animation, and a lot of times you have to pre-select it and then click on the scenes. Hide it with H at your keyboard, shortcut, and then right click and update. Now the other thing that we could do, and it really depends on how your model is organized. You could uncheck hidden geometry as a property within the scenes, but in some cases, depending on your model complexity and what you are working on, you may need that hidden geometry turned on. In our case, since we only have a couple of scenes, it's really not that difficult to just go through and hide that. And although we can't see it here, we will see it when we make that transition. So this is one of the things where you have to get out of you. So like that, hide it and then updates. You could also make it into a layer and then uncheck that layer visibility. But again, that really depends on your workflow. Right now that we have all of our scenes saved, let's move on to the next chapter where we will explore exporting options, and thus include exporting as a JPEG or image as well as exporting to Google Earth. Or even exporting an animation.